YouTube fam. I got my new phone. I tried to post a TikTok video of me unboxing it and setting it up, but that didn't happen. So yeah, so here I am. I have my phone on my mount, but I'm afraid, I hope it doesn't get, I'm skeptical. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it for now. It's really early. I was asleep, then I couldn't sleep more, so now I'm awake. We ended up going to Bakersfield yesterday. It took a lot of convincing on Jake's part, but I did get my phone. I did, Jake, if you watch this, I'm sorry. I know he watches my videos, so if you watched the last one, I'm very sorry. So I ended up compromising. I got the iPhone 16 Pro in the smaller gigabyte because I do have iCloud storage. I actually got 2 terabyte iCloud storage, so I have a lot of storage on that. So if I ever delete videos, I have backup, my backup, all my data, all my apps transferred, so there's that. But yeah, I'm excited that I got my phone. I did order a case. Problem is I ordered 2 cases, and then I saw one on Walmart just now that I ordered, and so I'm trying to cancel that. I gotta go get my laptop and cancel it. Because I'm obsessed with cow print. I love cows all of a sudden, so I went to Casely and I got a cow case, but then I saw one on Walmart that could arrive now, like on the 5th, so that's perfect. That works. And I need to cancel that if I can. I hope I can. If not, I have 2 cases that I don't need. I mean, it's 2 different style prints, but still, it's like I don't need 2 cow print. This is unable to process. Great. That's great. I did get it through like the membership club, because you can do like, so maybe if I cancel that, I'll cancel the then it says it doesn't show. I don't know what to do. It says no upcoming deliveries. Oh, that's because this isn't fulfilled yet. Your girl tried. I mean, it isn't hard to have 2 phone cases, so whatever. We did go to Texas Roadhouse. It's exciting. I have leftovers. I'm going to make my coffee. But yeah, I'm so excited. This light is like really weird. And then I turn over here and it's normal. I don't understand. Oh, maybe because that is a dim. So, what I like about the 16 is that 16 Pro, mind you. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna pause you guys while I go, but I'm gonna bring my phone. What I like about the 16 Pro is that for the camera, you have that button. So like if you're taking like a selfie or a picture, you can press the side button and it'll take it for you. I'll pause you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. What was I saying about the iPhone 16? Oh yeah, it's nice because on the side you can do like selfies. It's gonna be nice when you're taking pictures and you don't have to like go like, oh, make sure it takes. You can just do it on the side. So that's awesome. Downside to this, which is gonna be good for me when I'm at work because I spend way too much time on TikTok anyways, and I lose focus, especially when I'm on my break. I don't have TikTok on my phone. So if you guys upgrade to the 16, and since TikTok's not allowed on Apple or any other where you download your apps, you will have your TikTok, but you hit like reinstall and it won't let you. I tried the VPN thing. To be honest, it didn't work for me and I'm not going to make it work. I do have it on my laptop, which is good. So I can still see videos, I can still see everything. Might not be able to upload, but I might be able to upload certain things, but not like how I usually do. Jake's like, why did you have to delete your like stuff off your old iPhone? Because I might actually give that iPhone to my mom. I believe I got that phone on Boost, the Boost website. So it might be locked for her. I remember, I think you have to wait like a year before it unlocks. And she needs a phone, like new phone, like now. She has a 10, iPhone 10. She has like the OG, like, yeah, she has I think she has the iPhone X, and she's like, I can get calls, but it's starting to act weird. And I told her, I was like, just get the iPhone 14, like, you don't have to get the 16, like, just get the iPhone 14, like, $600, that's not bad, like, it could be worse. I got it on the Apple because I'm gonna have this phone for a while. I'm probably gonna have this phone until iPhone 30 comes out because it's a good phone. I've never gotten, like, I've always gotten the one below it or two below it. I was gonna get the 14 Pro, but then they were out of stock. And then it was just the 14 and then the Plus. So I was like, well, and I never buy stuff like this for myself. Like last year I bought up my Mac, and this year I bought my new 16. So I'm like, I'm set for years. I still have my Apple Watch Series 8, which is fine. Right when I got this one, the 9 came out, so I was like a little butthurt about that, but it's fine. I don't need, until this goes kaput, I'm not getting a new one. I'm not. I'm just gonna keep updating them and updating it until, you know. So yeah, a lot of good things on this phone. I hope TikTok goes back on the App Store soon. I know we have till April 5th is the cutoff for, we have 90 days until somebody buys it or until the US until somebody buys it, basically, is what it comes down to. But what people don't understand is that, like, most, like, the content and stuff, like, the headquarters are in Virginia. That's what people don't understand. Like, it's not overseas, it's not, you know, China, it's not them. It's like the headquarters for this whole thing is in Virginia. So technically it's a US company, but what do we know? We're just creators. I am thankful I can still post my videos on YouTube. So YouTube fam, if you want, please push this out, share it, like it, the whole 9, because since I don't have TikTok anymore to promote it, I can just ask you guys nicely to share my videos, like my videos, tell your friends. Anyhow, so let's make my coffee. I went with the natural titanium because the white, I had a white phone. My old phone was white. I mean, but I just was like, I want something different. And I was gonna go like with the black one, but then I didn't. That was my second choice. If this color wasn't in stock, I was gonna go with the black color. The white, I don't like it. It gets too dirty. So, and then the gold, I'm not a gold person. I mean, I used to be so my first, I think it was my iPhone 8. I got it in rose gold because that was the craze back then. And I just didn't like it. I went with the gray one because it's nice. It'll, you know, it's just my option. I wish they did like how they do the MacBooks, like the Midnight Starlight. But if they had the midnight, if they did the midnight color, I would have got that one. But they didn't have it, so it's fine. I like this color. I'm not complaining if that's what you all are. You guys are gonna get mad. No, she's complaining about the color. No, I'm the one who picked it, so I'm the one who wanted it. It's neutral. There you go. I like it because it's neutral. It's like perfect color. Anyways, I'm gonna make a brown sugar shaken espresso. I don't know who I work with today or what's going on with that. All I know is that whole situation is sticky. So I get a call or I get a text message from my coworker, Angel, and she's like freaking out, which she has every right to because she's like, I don't know what to do, you know, Rita called out help, essentially. And I was like, okay, sure, like, I don't mind helping. Like, I hate when a friend's in distress. So I kind of had a feeling Rita was gonna call out, to be honest, with everything that happened the other day. It's like, it was inevitable. I sound like Thanos, but but it's like, I'm like, oh, I can never catch a break. I'm like, seriously, it's my day off. Like, I had a plan also that day to be like, maybe convince Jake to go to Bakersfield and get my phone. He didn't do it because I mean, let's be real, I was good at convincing him, but I was like, you have next Saturday to just do whatever you want. Like, you could relax, you can play games, you can go to the gym, you can do whatever. And he agreed. He's like, okay, yeah. And then like, I'm like, but anyways, I had a whole plan, and I was like, so when she said, oh, they might call you in, I was like, hold on, let me get ready. If I'm not going to Bakersfield, I'm at least going to work. Like, so then she ended up texting me halfway. Well, not, I was done with my makeup at this point. I was about to get my pants on and my shoes and go walk. And I was literally gonna go walk to work. Like, I was, and she texted me and she's like, she said no reason, because that would have been 48 hours. And if I worked 4 hours, I would have time and a half. And I'm expensive. I've been there for almost 13 years. So I'm expensive. So I was like, okay. But it's like, I was telling Jake, I was like, I get both sides. I get management side and I get Rita's side. I get both sides. Management wants to be fair to everybody, but that's all I'm going to say about that subject, because I don't want them to be like, what's up with this YouTube? But I also get Rita's side. She's worked her butt off. She's the best floral manager we've had since, I mean, the last two were terrible. They were young. They didn't understand. That's why I'm freaking out, because I'm not ready to be a manager. I'm not. I still need to learn, especially my customer service skills. I still need work in that area. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, whoever they get as to replace, I don't know if she's coming back. I don't know. And it stinks because it's Valentine's Day, and I hope everything works out and she can sit down with them and be like, listen, that's all I can hope for. I've been, like I said, I've been working at Albertsons for 12 and a half years, almost 13. I've seen this before. This isn't my first rodeo experiencing this, but it just, as a friend, it's hard to watch another friend hurting and getting so frustrated to the point where she's like, I'm done. And yeah, it's like, I don't know. So, hope and pray for the best. And we'll see what happens. I even told my mom, I'm like, I'm not mad at her. I still have so much to learn, and I'm not going to learn it by I just learned how to do inventory. And then, and what sucks is that they had the nerve to drag me into it, which I was like, because it all happened because our old store director, he wrote the schedule for Valentine's Day in advance. before the new store director came. And which wasn't Rita's fault at all. And so he had me off and Rita off the day after Valentine's Day, which is like, Valentine's Day is on a Friday. And then there's the weekend, so people are obviously going to want to celebrate during the weekend, so we're screwed on that, because once Valentine's Day hits, it's like, people are desperate. People are buying limp plants and being like, here you go, take care of this. Like, that's how desperate people are. So yeah, and the new management didn't like that. They're like, did Taylor request it off? It's like, first of all, I'm not stupid. This isn't my first rodeo. I may have done that in the past because I wasn't Rita's second in the past. I wasn't. I was in Drive Up and Go or Fresh Made. That's it. I wasn't in Floral part-time. Now that I am, I know better not to request off Valentine's Day week, the day after Valentine's Day, Mother's Day week, and the day after Mother's Day also, because it's one of our busiest days. I'm not a mama. I am a fur mama, but that doesn't make sense. That doesn't count apparently. So, which is fine. But isn't that like, I don't get it. It's like, why say like, oh, did Taylor request it off? Is that why she's off? It's like, first of all, I work my butt off every single day. I rarely call out. I rarely ask for time off. And when I do ask for time off, it's either like, oh, you can't because that's our grand opening, which I get. I'm not mad. But it's like, who cares if I didn't, or if I requested it or not? Who cares? Mind your business, first of all. And I know who asked that too. And it's the assistant store director, so, because she's nosy, like, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So Jake has his baptism on the 23rd, and so I went in the computer and I requested it off because, and if I put church, and when you put church, they can't say anything, can't say nothing, absolutely nothing. So there's that. And if they do, I'll threaten to call the union. That's my thing. I'll threaten to call the union, or I'll just call off. It's fine. It's like, what, are we not supposed to have a life? That's what gets me with management. It's like, what, are we not supposed to have a life too? When you guys have set schedules, you guys have certain days off that you need, but oh, heaven forbid, us little folk need that too. That's what gets me. almost like they want, it's like, if the union knew what they were doing, they would be fired. When I get my schedule, if I request something off and I have a plans, like I'm supposed to get married October past the 10th, we're going to set dates for my wedding, and I am going to get that off. If you, management, if you're watching, which I know they are because I'm pretty sure people told them that I have a YouTube channel, I'm going to get my wedding off, whether you guys like it or not. And if I have to go to the union, I will. And what's hilarious is that they're all mad because the only reason they hate when I ask for time off is so they can use me to drive up and go. That's the only time they're mad. Well, that ain't gonna happen anymore. Especially with all this shit going on, I'm like, they got mad at me for when I was really sick and I came in for like 2 hours and I had to leave because I was super sick. They're like, well, you might as well you should have just called out. Why didn't you just call out instead of wasting our time? It's like wasting your time. First of all, I'm not wasting your time. Take an airborne. You should have taken an airborne when I told you to. Bitch, that doesn't do shit. Anyways, I'm done. I'm done saying anything else because if I do, I'll get in trouble. Probably end up getting in trouble anyways because that's the story of my life. But yeah, that's how I feel. Hi, management. It's laughable at this point. It's laughable. This with ice and pour. I think the reason why they're being like this is because when Greg was store director, he didn't care at all. Like, I mean, he cared, but he was like the cool, like, how do I say this? He was like the cool uncle, where like he cared, but he's like, okay, you can have that day off, or oh, okay, you can have a set schedule. Like, he was like the cool uncle. Now, pretty soon, because it's all females right now, the store director, the assistant store director, and I don't know what her title is, the grocery manager, I guess. I don't know. 3 of them, females. Pretty soon, that's gonna clash. You know, and it's like, I don't have a set schedule. I never did. I'm not even restricted anymore. I'm at 40 hours next week, 40 hours this week. Or last week I had 40 hours. This week I had 40 hours. The following week I have 40 hours. So I don't have a set schedule. I just am off when Rita wants me to be off. She puts me off for 2 days. I'm off for 2 days. It's fine. I don't care. I don't have kids, but I do have family that makes trips unexpectedly. And so if I need time off, I'm going to get my time off. And if I don't get my time off, I will go to the union. I'll talk to Jeff. So, and I'm close with Jeff. I've vented to him so many times, and he gives me great advice. Do I take it? No, but he does give me great advice. But Rita was like telling me like that pretty soon whole situation's gonna clash, and she's gonna find, the store director's gonna find out who the assistant really is and how she's not very nice, because she's not, being real. Let's just be honest. Stop what I'm saying, because I might get in trouble. So we're gonna stop that conversation. Anyways, so we watched the Venom movie last night. It was alright. I kind of teared up at the end because it was sad. I like Tom Hardy. But anyways, and then after that, Jake went to take a nap, and then I went and I watched Wicked. I'm still not even halfway through. Oh, look at gray hair. Wonder where that's from. Huh. Typical. You know, oh, and another thing, it's funny how like they're like, oh, no purses in the departments, blah blah blah. We're floral. I get it if it was a food place, like a food department, I get that, like deli or Fresh Made, bakery, Starbucks. I get it. One, get us better lockers because they're small as hell. Two, no, I'm still gonna put my purse in the department. It's still gonna be there. And if you don't like it, send me home. That's the end of that conversation. What am I thinking? Interesting. They have, what I like about the iPhone 16 Pro is that they have a cinematic feature. So I can like take pictures cinematically or I can do video cinematically, and that's cool. That's pretty cool. Top it off with this. I like this platform because it's the way for me to vent, and also if they say anything, oh, you need to take down your YouTube channel, I'll be like, first of all, do you see a uniform? Do you see the Albertsons logo? Do I film on Albertsons property and talking crap? No, I don't. I'm in my own house, comfort of my own home, saying stuff, like factual stuff, that everybody else is thinking but too afraid to say, and I'm not one of those people. So if they want to come after me with that, by all means, but I have receipts and I don't have my uniform on, so, and I'm not on Albertsons property. Now, if I was filming on Albertsons property and I was talking, then that's one thing, but I'm not on Albertsons property. So that whole thing isn't gonna fly with me. if they say anything, I'll laugh in their face and just walk the other way. Because I'm not gonna stop exposing your asses. You want to come after people who need restricted schedule for their kids, all that stuff, you might want to look in the fucking mirror. So, yeah. Enough said. I'm gonna heat this bad boy up. This looks so good. There, my ribeye I got last night, yesterday, it's still in here. See those chunks of meat? I love a good ribeye. Like, ribeye. Prime rib I'm not picky about, but ribeye I'm very picky about. It has to be medium rare. I do like my steak rare to medium rare because, let's just be real, I'm gonna go get my laundry, or my work clothes. I'm sure I'm gonna get called to the office about the whole situation. They're gonna probably ask me what she told me. I'm gonna tell them I haven't heard from her since Friday when she left. So, and that's the God honest truth. I can show them the text message I sent her yesterday asking her how she's feeling, and she didn't respond, which I totally get. I think she needs a mental break. Like, she's physically, mentally, emotionally exhausted, and I totally get that. So Rita, if you're watching this, I love you. I'm not mad, I'm not angry, I'm worried. Take all the time you need. Don't forget about Albertsons. Let's just say that. Oh, and I also got your back. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place because I have a feeling management's going to pin me and her against each other, and I'm not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly with me. That's just not gonna fly with me. I'm not a snitch. I know the truth, and that's all that matters. And I've been saying this about this store for years. Has nobody listened to me? No. I'm like, well, now I have to see it to believe it. And here we are. me. I say do you, boo, and keep it pushing, because go on another cruise with your man. Go to a spa. Go take a bath and have some wine. Unwind. Do you. Do you. You know, people always tell me that I need to slow down. I need to not work so much. And I'm like, I'll slow down when I am 60 years old. 50 or 60 years old. That's when I'll slow down. But yeah, I'm still in my early 30s. I'm pretty. We'll see when I get to 40. How about that? Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Sorry for me. Well, I kind of didn't rant too much. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. But that's that. Oh, and also for that person who commented saying I have a beautiful face, thank you. That's very sweet. And for that other person who commented about me pausing my videos when I go to the bathroom, yeah, I'm still gonna do that. So also, I reported your account. Have a good day. Make sure you like and subscribe.